Check it. Look at me, I'm all the way turned up. I ain't smoking, but my homie in here burnt up. Yeah, I'm working on him, but he straight though. Couple girls tryna twerk it on me. Wait, no, hold up. Before you even roll up, I'm in here with my.
Hi, you guys. So first things first, we are going to take our hand sanitizer and we are going to clean our hands because we about to be touching our face. So, of course, I am going to use my favorite primer, drugstore primer that is, and that is the Maybelline Baby Skin, and I am going to rub it all over my face. I like to get up by my ears and down by my neck because I put makeup there too, and especially by my hairline because I don't want makeup in my hair. So my foundation of choice is the L'Oreal True Match, and I, of course, in the color Soft Sable. I put it on my hand, and I'm going to take my drugstore beauty blender. Well, it's not really drugstore. I got it from Forever 21 for $6.60. It was 2 of them in a pack, and it actually did all right. But I dap. I put the foundation on my beauty blender, and I just go ahead and dab it all over my face. My concealer of choice for this video is the ever so famous LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I am the color Toffee. I have noticed that lately I have been putting my concealer all the way up to my nose and blending outward. This kind of basically helps me create a contour for my nose without having to do a lot. So the highlight pretty much helps me so I don't have to contour my nose, and I haven't been doing it lately. Okay, so after I have blended that in, I'm going to take the Maybelline DreamWorks Foundation Powder in the shade Nude and a good old sponge, and I am going to set my concealer. Now, you guys know I love my Sasha Cosmetics setting powder, but I couldn't use it for this video because it is not drugstore. And it kind of pained me a little bit. I mean, it really wasn't that painful because this is how I used to set my concealer, but I really missed it. So once I have set my concealer in place, people, I am ready to do my brows. So I took this Dollar Brown eyeliner that I got from my local beauty store, and I'm going to feather my brows. This is how I used to do my brows. I don't do them this way anymore. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I'm always using some type of wax because I done got lazy, y'all. I am lazy when it comes to doing my own makeup. I just be ready to go. So I just feather my brows in, and then I am going to take that same LA Pro concealer, put a little bit on the back of my hand, take a nice angled brush, and I am going to carve those bad boys out. Now, I rarely ever do the top and the bottom of my brows, but it's been a long time since I feathered my brows, and they were looking kind of cray at the top and the bottom, so I had to get them suckers together.
They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. But what I got, you need to know about, cause homie, I'm turned, 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 I'm turned.
Now, after you're finished carving your brows out, you guys, you want to make sure that you blend that concealer in well with your foundation. And don't be afraid to blend the concealer at the bottom of your brow all the way down to the bottom of your lid, because I used it as a base for my eyeshadow. Okay, so once I have finished blending, I am going to take the CoverGirl True Naked Nudes and a nice angled brush. And I am going to dip into this black inside the palette. And I am going to create me a cut crease. Now, I recommend when creating a cut crease that you start in the middle of your brow, especially if you're doing a black. Remember, with black, less is more. I know you guys always hear this on different tutorials, but believe us when we tell you less is more. So once you have basically drawn the rough draft line for your cut crease, I usually take the brush and I just blend along the line, and then I start blending downward. The reason I blend downward is because you don't want to get rid of the line in its entirety, and I'm gonna show you how to clean up the bottom. So I did not go as dramatic as I normally could have with this cut crease because I did want to keep it fairly simple for you guys that are just joining my channel, and you guys who have asked me for beginner looks. I'm trying to figure out a beginner look that will be really beginner. So after you have blended out your cut crease, I just take a nice fluffy blending brush and just blend out the top with no product on it. I just use the product that has already been applied to my face and just blend out and smooth out the top so there are no rough edges, okay? So next, the secret to the cut crease, I am going to take that same angle brush I used to carve out my brows, and I am going to dip into that concealer, and I'm just gonna clean up the bottom. I'm gonna clean up the cut, and I'm gonna blend it out all over my bottom lid so that it is nice and even and fierce. And afterwards, I'm gonna take a nice flat bending brush and that nice toffee color inside the palette, and I am going to set that concealer, girl. Now, I know some of you are like, girl, with that cut crease, you could have did some glitter. You could have came through. I could have, but I was just trying to chill, you know? Afterwards, you can see I used that nice shimmery color in the palette to highlight the inner corner of my eye since my cut crease was fairly dark. And then next, I'm going to take the Maybelline Chaotic mascara. I can't talk, y'all. Mascara. The wand is really chaotic and really crazy, and it makes your lashes look so long and so pretty. This is a great mascara for drugstore brand if you're looking to, you know, elongate and volumize your lashes at the same time. So yeah, this is awesome. You feel me? I mean, look at my lashes. Look at my lashes when I turn to the side. Bow. Okay, I did apply my Falsies off camera. I'm sorry, I was stressed out, but I am gonna take this Maybelline Precise eyeliner and give you a bossing wing, girl, and come through. And I did set my wing with that black powder that was in that palette, okay? So I am gonna take my nice kabuki brush and wipe off my setting powder. It did leave me with like a little chalky look, but it's okay because I'm going to go in with my Milani foundation powder to add a little bit of color back to my face, girl. I can't be walking around looking like I'm deceased, okay? Okay, so I do like to put this powder all the way down my neck because my skin is really oily, but I am going to contour next with my mineral powder in the color Espresso. You can get this from your local beauty store. You guys know I use this all the time. I'm going to chisel out them cheeks, hit that forehead, you know, that jawline. And then next I'm going to take my Milani Rose blush and the angled kabuki brush and get the apples of my cheeks. And then next it is time to highlight, honey. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Lumi highlighter and a nice small fan brush, and I am going to give life. You hear me? This stuff is so good. Like, before I started cheating on it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, I was using this highlighter all the time. You feel me? All the time. I mean, you dip your brush in this a little bit, and like, you already shining. shining bright. Okay, I gave myself a little button nose and went back in with a kabuki brush to tone it down, but I did go back and add some more. Makeup is all about adding and taking away, adding and taking away. You feel me? So next, I am going to do my brows. I think because I was about to do my lippy, but then I remembered, girl, you ain't set your brows. So I take my trusty jam and that little brown pencil that I used before because it had a little brush on the end, and I set them brows so they go nowhere. You feel me? Then I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to use the Maybelline 24-hour matted lipstick in the color Wine, honey. And this smells so good, y'all. It smells like cherries or something, or I don't know. It just smells so good. It really does. And then afterwards, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, and you guys will have the finished look, and I will be here for you. Look at that cut crease. Go hands.
I tell them I'm straight, trying to keep my mind focused. Came 40D, clicked up, crew love. Got them looking at us crazy cause we so turned up. Yeah, homie, I'm turned. I ain't popping, rolling, and I ain't burnt. So tell Mary and Molly, I don't need them to pump.
All right, you guys, this is the finished look. Of course, I added some hair. This tutorial was strictly drugstore products. So this lets you guys know that you can get a fabulous look on a budget. I think overall, all of these products were probably around $30 to $35 plus tax. Of course, if you don't do your makeup every day, these products will last you up to 2 months. If you do your makeup every day, it probably will last you a month, give or take. I, of course, do my makeup every day, but I don't do full glam looks every day, so it kind of varies. But this is the finished look. I really love it, you guys. I know you guys are like, oh my God, where are the updates about your surgery and things like that? I am trying to put these videos together. The YouTube and the iMovie app is just giving me all types of hoops that I have to jump through. You know, the iMovie app lets me do 20 minutes, but YouTube won't let me upload a 20-minute video, even though I've pressed the option to have longer videos. So just bear with me, you guys. Of course, you know, I love you. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you are wonderfully made. I love you. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye.
Oh, you even roll up. I'm in here with my lady. Can't you see me, man? I'm sold up. Man, I'm in here trying to celebrate a birthday. And you know I'm good and well, it's a work day. No matter, we still gon' kick it. And we ain't getting trippy. No Molly in my sippy. Ain't fighting nobody, ain't nobody said tripping. And Southeast Dago in the building. Shout out to Peter Pan, Skyline, Imperial. We out here trying to function. Holla if you with it though. Probably think I'm rolling, I'm just high on the spirit, bro. The only thing we poppin' is the truth. You don't hear me though. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing.